Hi, I'm Dan, and this is my wife Bree, along with our two dogs, Penny and Bella. For the last 12 years, we have traveled the west coast of the USA and the north and the south islands of New Zealand. We have found ourselves after 19 moves here in South Lake Tahoe, where we have bought a home, and we feel very fortunate to be here. Please come along and enjoy our adventures. Welcome to Tahoe Mountain Life.
I just wanted to say a quick thank you for all the gifts and care packages sent to me all the way from New Zealand to family in the East Coast, family in the Midwest, and then friends and neighbors here in South Lake Tahoe. It means so much and I'm really, really grateful. Thank you. And look at the flowers are still going strong. So, so pretty.
Well, we're about to leave and the storm is coming back. All right, so we're about to head to Sacramento. Here are the staples before we remove them.
It's a little slippery out here.
Yeah, it's slippery.
So this is actually my first time in the car.
That's right.
I came home from surgery, which is kind of surreal to think that 2 weeks have already passed. It's been kind of a weird progression day by day. Time goes by really slowly, but at the same time, it goes by really quickly. And somebody sent me this in the mail. It's super cute. It's a little frog and it smells amazing. It's got like different essential oils and whatnot. So whoever sent that, thank you. It's coming for the car ride today.
Well, it is just before 11 a.m. and it seems like the snow's come in quicker than they thought, or possibly we're just going to get more than they thought, but sounds like we could be seeing up to a foot at past levels. So when we come back later today around, I think we'll probably be coming back through Echo Summit about 3-ish, and it'll be interesting to see how much snow they actually get up there. Just transitioned from snow to rain.
And the rain has turned back to snow again. So besides getting the staples out today, which I think should hopefully be pretty easy and not very painful or anything, we are also hoping that they will have the pathology results of the tumor back. We're anticipating that it will be good news and nothing too nefarious or scary, but at the same time it will just be a nice bit of assurance to get those results back and hopefully get some good news with that.
Well, for our second trip heading to Sacramento, we once again are dealing with less than ideal conditions for driving. You ready for this?
I am. It was a long car ride.
Yeah.
Long, rainy car ride.
Not very good conditions.
We're here.
We made it.
Let's get this done.
Lined up for you here.
Yeah, you do whatever you need.
All right, here we go. One more.
Last one.
Woo.
Nice. 50 staples on the dot. All right, Bree, they're all out. You can't fully see it. Well, hey, you can. It looks really good. It's just a tad windy. that box of wine for you.
The doc okayed me to have a glass of wine tonight, my first glass of wine in weeks. So we popped by our favorite vineyard in Camino, Chateau de Ville.
Thank you, Chateau de Ville. The aftermath. That was a crazy drive.
All right, I just wanted to give a shout out to Emily. Emily was my physical therapy student, and she sent me this really, really lovely blanket with a really, really sweet note. So thank you so much, Emily. All right, and if you haven't noticed by looking around the house, I really, really like houseplants. So my coworker Heather got this for me, and it's really, really healthy and beautiful, and I'm gonna try and keep it that way.
And my girls are checking in to make sure.
Yeah, what do you think?
What's so funny, Brie? It's good to see you smile. Are you excited to kind of be at this stage of your recovery?
I feel like things have started to get better each day, for sure. I feel like it's starting to turn a corner where I'm a lot more awake and alert.
So how did the visit go, Brie?
The visit was really good. With it, we were even able to speak with Dr. Chalet again today. And again, I'm just so impressed with how kind and patient he is. He sat down and was able to answer some of our questions today too, explaining a little bit more about how they did get the whole tumor and how they basically use this titanium mesh underneath the skull to make sure that the skull flap doesn't actually sink in at all. So again, just appreciated his time and patience to go over some stuff with us. We also got the pathology results back, and I'm very, very grateful to say that it was Melvin, the tumor was a type 1 meningioma, which basically, if you're going to have a brain tumor, is the best type of tumor to have. It just means that it's not cancerous, it's benign, and it's also slower growing. And the fact that they got the whole tumor, that means that hopefully Melvin should not be coming back.
So, Brie, what are the next steps? What are your current restrictions, and what are you looking forward to?
Well, the first couple of weeks, they said one of the most important things is to make sure that you do not lift too much weight. So with it, they said the first couple of weeks, no more than like 5 to 10 pounds. With that, they're just wanting to make sure that you're not putting an excessive strain on the brain and like where they repaired the dura mater. So the dura mater is the covering of the brain. So with it, they want to make sure that there's no cerebrospinal fluid that's going to leak through that if there's too much pressure or pulling or tugging on that, because they do have to repair that afterwards. But with it, they were really happy with how my incision was looking today. And after taking the staples out, they thought that, it should continue to heal really well. We do need to be mindful to make sure that it doesn't get an infection in the future. So it still means baby shampoo every day for the next, I don't know what they say, a week or two at least. And just making sure you don't expose it to anything like more germs, or like you wouldn't take a bath or something like that, just to make sure you keep it nice and healthy and clean.
So a lot of people have been commenting about they're hoping, and praying that you get back and you can start doing outdoor activities again. So when did they say you can start skiing?
We'll see. They said when I kind of felt ready for it. So I don't know. I think you have to be mindful of healing time frame still, but Dr. Chalet was telling us that as far as the strength of my skull, he said it's stronger now than what it was before surgery because of that titanium mesh. So that's reassuring, but I know that there's still a healing time frame of the actual like soft tissues and bone healing too. So with it, I got to make sure I'm back to my normal balance abilities, just walking on flat ground first.
Right. Yeah. So we're not sure, but somewhere between 6 and 12 weeks is probably what we're going to do.
Yeah. So we'll see. But first things first is just wanting to feel a little bit more normal again.
What medications are you still having to take?
Right now, I am just down to Tylenol. That's it. So no more anti-seizure meds. With the pathology results, they showed that the tumor was not invading into the subpia matter either. So that means that my seizure risk is a lot lower. So with it, yeah, not having to take those, no more steroids, no more significant painkillers. So just Tylenol. Which is
Nice. That's probably also helping you feel a little bit more normal.
Yeah, for sure.
So the last thing I wanted to ask you, because at our last kind of update, you definitely were feeling better, but still not really feeling yourself. How are you feeling in the last couple days?
It's still taking its time, which I'm trying to just be patient. I had a lot of comments about be patient. It was a major surgery, which it's very true. So with it, I'm just trying to let it take that time to heal. But with it, I feel like the last few days have been more substantial with the improvements that I've had each day. I feel like the stimulus and like keeping my eyes open isn't nearly as hard as it was earlier. I don't need to sleep so much throughout the day. I'm able to walk a little bit longer. So I feel like now things are starting to improve more significantly, which I'm grateful for.
Nice. And again, thanks for all your support. We appreciate it more than you'd know.